All right, big chug this morning. Let's go. Come on. Just a little too hot still. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Thomas, and today we are talking about Supreme week 13 of spring summer 2024. Every single item releasing, the projected resale prices from ya boy, and more. So be sure to stick around to the end of the video so you can get the full idea of what's coming out, what you should target. Let's get right into the video. Guys, we are on our way to 3,000 subscribers, so if you wouldn't mind, please hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are into Supreme streetwear news and more. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date every time I go live. Memberships available on the channel for exclusive perks, giveaways, exclusive chat icons, and more. With all that out of the way, let's actually look at Supreme's website. Supreme sunglasses, week 13, come on baby. Had to rock these guys. So this spring, Supreme will release 4 styles of sunglasses: the Dutch, Clio, Fuse, and Avon. All frames are made in Italy and feature anti-reflective coated lenses, available May 9th. I'm not gonna lie guys, I've never been a giant fan of Supreme sunglasses, but I always could see myself copping a pair at some point. I just don't know if this year is gonna be that year. Maybe it will be. It probably won't be though. Let's be honest here. I do really like Supreme sunglasses. They're decent. They're always kind of an interesting little design. These turtle shell ones are pretty cool. These guys are kind of like some gas station boys. I was actually about to put on a pair of wraparound Oakley knockoffs right before this video, and they were in a junk drawer that I had just in the kitchen, you know, the junk drawer. Pulled them out, put them on my head, and they immediately snapped in half because they're pieces of shit. So I imagine that these Dutch sunglasses, made in Italy, it is high-level plastic. These are decently made sunglasses. So if you're worried about that quality-wise, I think you're gonna be totally fine. If you've ever copped Supreme sunglasses in the past, please put your experience with them in the description down below. My only thing about Supreme sunglasses is if I'm gonna go spend a ton of money on designer sunglasses, I almost would rather have like an actual designer, like a Burberry, Louis Vuitton, or a Gucci. I have Gucci eyeglasses that I like a lot, so I can say getting nice frames, it really does make a difference. Here's the Clios right here, kind of look like clout goggles that used to be popular in 2017. And I am definitely partial to tortoiseshell shades and frames. I think those are pretty cool. So honestly, my take on these is like, get them if you want them. I really couldn't tell you how Supreme sunglasses resell. Actually, before we get into the whole drop list, let's take a look at StockX after we look at the Fuse, etc., etc. These ones are kind of wild. Holy crap. These have the little wraparound built-in croquis, kind of looking Matrix-esque, very Y2K. I actually wouldn't mind copying these, but the thing is, with sunglasses, guys, it's so easy to actually play on the side of getting cheap ones because cheap sunglasses nowadays have come so far. And while I do have a nice pair of shades, I have a pair of Sun Gods that my girlfriend got for me for my birthday a couple years back. They're actually co-branded with McLaren. Lando Norris sunglasses. Come on, baby. If you guys saw Lando win this weekend, just drop it in the chat, F1 fans. But yeah, all over the place this video. But what I'm trying to say here basically is either if I'm getting nice sunglasses, I might be tempted to spend a little bit more than Supreme and get something designer. But these are kind of in between designer and, you know, it's a streetwear brand, right? Supreme's not quite designer, but it's close sometimes. These guys look like a damn Wayfarer knockoff. I would almost buy these out of everything. These Avons are my favorite so far. Probably the black and the tortoise ones are really nice. I mean, black sunglasses, you can't go wrong at all. That is the sunglasses from Supreme's website. Now let's go take a look at StockX and see what Supreme glasses of the past are selling for really quickly so we can get an idea. All right, we have to discount all collaborations. Here's Supreme Nomi sunglasses. Last one was $311. Okay, this was last spring. The last one went for $311. That's actually not bad at all. Okay, you know what? I might be wrong, guys. These might be a decent little cop right here. $198. Last sale was $180 though. One even sold for as low as $100. It might be a little bit risky to buy these for resale. And I think probably anyone that will want to get them can probably get them. Yeah, this one's from 2018. Last one sold for $53. Jeez Louise, Papa G's. So yeah, I would go and just check this on your own time. Go to StockX, see what's popping, see what's cool, see what other prices or sunglasses are going for, and then make your decision on Thursday if you want to cop. All right, here we are on the week 13 drop list. Let's just get right into it. First up, we have the Ultra Suede Mesh Baseball Jersey. I had to rock the Dragon Ball Z jersey for this one, boys. Come on now. Got that vintage on me. RIP Akira Toriyama. This guy is pretty nice. I know a lot of people have kind of had their eyes on this piece for a little bit, and I've kind of went crazy buying jerseys this week, so I need to know, do you guys think this will resell? Its current projected price is around $128. Supreme Drops hasn't done the full drop list yet, so we don't know the full prices as of yet, but as soon as I get that, guys, I will let you know on the community tab. Here are those partial drop list prices. It isn't a whole drop list of what's coming out, but it is, I think, mostly everything. $128 for these guys, $118 for the shorts. Actually, the shorts aren't too bad at all. Another close-up of the Avon sunglasses. I'm calling these the Ray-Ban knockoffs. Probably my favorite ones so far. Looking like Wayfarers. Very sick. I dig them. The few sunglasses are next. These are the Mountain Dew Game Fuel for the gamers. I could see Dr. Disrespect rocking this pair right here, going for a 30 bomb on Warzone before rage quitting. You never know. Small box baggy shorts. Okay. Hey, this one's pretty dope. You can't see it, but it's like a red tiger right there. That's kind of crazy. Actually, it's just a basic tiger print. Very cool. I like it. But overall, just a very simple design with a small box in the corner on some mesh shorts. Estimated price is that $88. Dutch sunglasses are next. These guys are decent. We looked at them earlier. I can't really say too much about them. I probably wouldn't buy them. Estimated price on sunglasses is around like $198, I want to say, but I could be wrong. Next up, we got the Yo Baby sweater, all cotton, original artwork by Bernie Eames, and I thought this was an official Playboy thing at first, but it's not. It's just a bunny, and it's got some musical notes right here, some dots, or maybe that's like a bow tie. It's some abstract art. I think this guy is 100% sleeper item of the week. We are getting into that summer season right now. It's getting toasty for everyone, but I think this guy, it will be really nice to have this in the winter. I think when it comes to resale, $178 estimated price. I think you could easily get close to $250 plus in those larger XL, double XL sizes. Come Thursday, wait on it. This guy's definitely going to sell out, in my opinion. Paint hooded sweatshirt is next. This guy's all right. It's kind of has that same paint design that I think we saw on one of the spring tees. Could be wrong, but I really don't like this design at all. It's got nothing on the front, a minor Supreme hit on the hood, and the paint thing on the back. So unless you really like that design in one of those colors, I wouldn't get it unless you just, like I said, you need it. Estimated price $158. The halftone lightweight balaclava. We've seen way too many balaclavas this season. They are becoming less and less exciting each one I look at. I do really like the Sprite one, and as a meme I kind of want to get it, but I absolutely don't need it. These would be kind of interesting to use as a little race sock for the track, but I already have a race sock for under my helmet. But unless you're buying this thing to look like a can of Sprite, I think there's really no point in getting this guy. Halftone lightweight balaclava. It's actually probably relatively cheap, $28. Actually, on second thought, these aren't too bad, kind of low risk too. So maybe if you bought all of them and held on to them for a few months and you just like collecting balaclavas, maybe you sell 3, keep 1, maybe you could get some money off that. But in my opinion, not the best item to go for this week. Clio sunglasses are next. Again, we looked at the sunglasses earlier. I dig at the turtle shell ones, maybe these kind of clear gray ones too. What do you guys think about the Supreme shades? Let me know if you're copying any in the comments down below. Double knee painter pants in the shorts edition this week, which is hella dope, I guess. These guys are, yeah, corduroy, dope as hell, dude. Look at these rivets right there, looking like Rivet City. Estimated price on those bad boys aren't even on the drop list, so we don't even fully know. And hell yeah, dude. that's just what Supreme Community is about. We'll get the prices relatively soon. Supreme Melvins pillow is next, boys. Looked at this yesterday during my Melvins video. If you haven't checked that out, go check that video out. We talk about all the Melvins stuff in its entirety. Estimated price $198. We also have a Chino Crusher apparently releasing this week, which is actually kind of dope. This is one of the better crushers that they've released in a little bit, and this snakeskin one is easily the coolest, followed shortly by this washed denim. And then I would say, ooh, you can never go wrong with black. People tend to really like black ones. I like the natural one as well. I already have one of these, so I probably wouldn't get it. Purple one is nice too, but I'm not usually a huge fan of the Supreme Classic logo, but for 54 bucks, I think this Chino Tool Crusher is actually super nice. Melvins BDU jacket has surprisingly more downvotes than I would have expected at 105 to 133 upvotes, but I think this piece is really nice. Honestly, the camo one is kind of the only one worth going for, and there is a little like pin design right there. I do like the 4 pockets. I wish there might have been more stuff on the sleeves or the collar. There is a hit on the back with the Stoner Witch, and then we have the low-key stuff out front. But, you know, I do think they could have done a little bit more, made it more army regalia type of stuff, but it's still pretty nice. Loose fit multi-stripe short sleeve shirt. This guy's pretty clean, especially this blue and white one in the middle in pink. Very good to wear at the office, out on a nice coffee date, whatever you're thinking. I'm thinking this shirt's giving it. Probably estimated price of $128. I could see that maybe slightly going down. I could also seen some of this stuff not releasing this week because we've been getting a trend of one item a week kind of disappearing from the drop list once 11 a.m. hits on Thursday. Just letting you guys know that can happen, and I'm not the end all be all of what's gonna drop every single week. I'm just going off what community members are saying. Moving right along, we got the Crown Band Neon 6-panel. Not a fan of this hat at all. I don't like the material. It's just not a good looking hat. So many better ones to get. Logo is too small. Colors are bad. Pass on that one. Estimated price is 48 bucks. The Melvins hooded sweatshirt. Again, we looked at all this stuff yesterday, so go check out my full video if you want the full Melvins treatment. But I don't really think this stuff is going to do too well. It's pretty downvoted on the website, and I think for good reason. You know, it's just not very sought after. I think Melvins might be a little bit too esoteric for a lot of people. I know some people in my comments were saying they were Melvins fans, but a fair amount of you were saying you never listened to them either. If that's the case, then it's going to be tough, I think, for these to sell out, but that's fine. I think the real true Melvin heads are going to be able to go buck wild on this drop, which is pretty cool. Prices won't be too bad, and t-shirts, you get a lot of colors. Yeah, it's fucking dope for the fans, boys. And so that is the partial drop list for Supreme Week 13. My overall thoughts this week, sleeper item of the week has to be this little sweatshirt right here. I'm thinking probably the items with the most resale. It's kind of weird. I just said the Melvins wasn't going to do too well, but maybe the pillow could do decent. I'm thinking this baseball jersey in certain sizes could do all right, with potential on the BDU and maybe even the shorts. But other than that, there's really nothing entirely insane this week. Sunglasses are very cool, but I'm thinking they're mostly going to be a personal cop, except for 1 or 2 select styles. They do have kind of a higher price, and they only release once a year, so that does help them out a little bit. So what do you guys think of Supreme Week 13? Are you copying anything? Do you need a new pair of shades right here, or are you like me and you're already set with your chill, cheap pair of sunglasses that just does the trick? Let me know each and everything in the comment section down below. Don't forget to tune into my weekly live stream here on the channel on Thursday. I usually go live about 30 to 45 minutes before the drop. We talk about what we're copping. We do a poll on what's going to sell out and talk everything Supreme, Palace, and other streetwear brands that are releasing. It's always a good time here on the SupThomas channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.